Hi, folks. I hope your Christmas holiday was spectacular. Mine was. I'd like to chat with you today, as I typically do at the end of each year, and talk about what happened in the real estate market in 2021 and what we're expecting in 2022. So all of the information that I gather and provide to you, I get primarily from the Chief Economic Advisor for the National Association of Realtors, which I find to be one of the most credible resources that I rely on. First, let's talk about the state of the current market, right, which we all know has had strong conditions with home sales, the best they've been in 15 years, and, especially for sellers. Obviously, it's been a seller's market for quite a few years. In 2021, buyers paid 100% of asking price on average. There were 29% that paid more than asking price. That's almost a third. On average, they looked for about 8 weeks before and looked at about 8 homes before they wrote an offer. I think that number's a little high for our region, but these are national numbers, so they kind of average out. 34% were first-time buyers, which is an average. That's about right every year. 11% were multi-generational buyers, meaning families are pooling resources. Maybe they're having their in-laws move in with them as they age in place. So we're seeing that as a trend moving forward. What to expect in 2022. So Dr. Young does expect the housing sector's success to continue, but he doesn't think it's going to exceed the numbers we had in 2021. And his hesitation comes from a couple of different factors. Number one, even though we have unemployment close to 5%, which is a pre-pandemic number, we still have over 4 million jobs that we're short in the United States, yet we have job opening signs everywhere. They're sky high, right? We all see them. So it's a very unusual situation. The second factor is, of course, interest rates and inflation. So the interest rates are going to continue, and inflation is going to continue to affect everybody, especially those young first-time buyers that need to qualify to make a purchase. Home sales in 2020 were around 5.7 million. We're thinking 2021 is going to close out around 6 million. That's a 7% increase. However, 2022 is expected to have a decrease of about 2%, mostly due to those rising interest rates. What are the interest rates? Current rates are hovering around 3%, but they're predicting by this third, fourth quarter next year, we're probably going to be around 3.7, 4% maybe. So that can affect those buyers and what they can qualify for. How much of a house can they buy, right? How about the inventory? What's that going to look like? So we do believe that we're turning the corner as far as inventory levels, but we're still at a critical level, and it's still considered acute, right? Frederick County, we have 298 current homes on the market, active and coming soon. 144 are resales, and 154 is new construction. Okay, so we're hoping the inventory, most of it in next year, will come from new construction. We're also going to see some probably from the mortgage forbearance programs, whether those are sellers that stayed in place, decided not to go on the market when the pandemic hit, or whether they did go into the forbearance program. Hopefully we don't see them as foreclosures. I haven't heard a lot of chatter about that that's going to be a huge problem. They were thinking that at one point in time, but we're not seeing it. We're not seeing that, so that's good. Finally, right, which regions are going to be the hidden gems in 2022? Can you guess? What do you think? So drum roll. It's all going to be in the South, right? Sunny South, Southern America, right? So some of those cities are going to be Fayetteville, Arkansas, Knoxville, Tennessee, Spartanburg, South Carolina, Dallas, Fort Worth, Huntsville, Alabama, Daphne, Alabama, San Antonio, Texas, Pensacola, Florida, and Palm Bay, Florida. So lots of warm places there, warmer than I am here today. I'll tell you that. So I hope you find this information useful, and I try and get you good information that's credible. You know where to reach me if you ever have any questions. If you ever need anything, just ring me up. I'd love to hear from you. Hope you have a great new year, and I look forward to everybody having a prosperous 2022. Take care.